Hey everyone, it's Emily with Hearty Soul. Welcome back to the channel. This week we're planting garlic right here in this raised bed. And this is where growing garlic all starts. So middle of October, we pick a good spot. I used to plant it out in the field. This last few years I've been planting here in this raised bed, and it's working fantastic. I love being able to use this raised bed for multiple things. So planting the raised bed into garlic in the fall makes it perfect because in July I pick it and then I can put in some fall brassicas or any of my winter produce that I want to come up. Broccoli, red cabbage, Brussels sprouts, that kind of thing. So all of that's out now, and I'm just gonna work up this soil a little bit to amend it, to kind of bring it back to life, add a little compost, and then pop in my little garlic cloves. So many people ask me, when is it too late to put garlic in? And my answer is, I don't really know that there is a too late. I have put garlic in after frost. As long as you can get into the dirt, it's okay time. Garlic is really not picky. The only thing garlic doesn't love is having its feet wet. So you want to plant your garlic cloves somewhere where there's really good drainage, and it's so that the roots can take hold and the plant can thrive. So once I've got my bed all kind of mixed up and we've got some really new good compost in this soil, and I've got all of my weeds pulled out, and then my kids really like to help me. We just pull these pieces of garlic apart. So, whoo! In the last video you saw the braiding of this garlic, and these are some of the garlics that didn't make the cut when it came to the braids because maybe some of them had split open or that kind of thing, which makes them perfect for seed garlic. So this one gave me about 2 cloves, which is kind of funky. I've got 1 clove and 2 cloves. And the way we're gonna put them in the ground is, you see, here's my clove, okay? All right, let's do this. Here's my garlic. So what we're gonna do is, this is a clove. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cloves on this bulb here. You can see here that I've chosen to use this one for seed because it has burst open from its skins, and it makes it perfect for this. So what we're gonna do is just pull this clove off, and it's pretty natural to see that the roots are on the bottom, and then the sprout would come up to the top of this. So we're gonna place this in the ground just like this, roots to the bottom, and then this towards the top. I'm gonna plant these about 4 to 6 inches apart. It depends on how big of a space you have. I have a small space, so I'm gonna kind of really pack them in there if I can. Also, another thing to note is that the bigger the clove, the bigger the garlic bulb you will get in July or in the summertime, whenever you're harvesting your garlic. So you can see the difference between this bulb and this bulb. So this will generate a lot larger garlics than this will. Over the years, I've been slowly trying to increase the size of my garlic. So every year I try to use the largest cloves possible to create that larger bulb. I'm just gonna take my garlic with the root down and this pointy part up. I'm just gonna drive it in the ground and just sort of twist as I go. About 4 inches later, I'm gonna do the same thing. And then right on down the line. Now, some of you might feel a bit of perfection coming on and feel the need to create a line with the string, and you can certainly do that. I don't get too fussy about that. The most important part for me is to a fennel in there yet. Is to get that root connected to the dirt. That's my biggest concern. cover them up as I go. And that's pretty much all there is to planting garlic. You've had some good lofty soil, you stick the clove in, and in about 9 months, you have garlic. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Head over to the blog for more tips and tricks on growing garlic. Coming soon to the blog, you'll find a few garlic recipes that we really love to use our fresh garlic with. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great week.